Welcome to Southwest Desert, where adventure meets the arid beauty of the American Southwest. Join us as we explore the rugged landscapes, uncover hidden historical gems, and dive deep into the rich legends and culture of this iconic region. Subscribe now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our latest desert adventures. Please leave a like or comment. This is very helpful. Let's journey together into the heart of the Southwest Desert. High in the Panamint Range, where the scorching winds of Death Valley meet jagged peaks, lies a story that continues to captivate treasure hunters and prospectors to this day. It's a tale of discovery, loss, and the eternal human struggle with fate, centered around what might be the richest gold deposit ever found in Death Valley. The story begins in the early 1920s with two men whose paths would intertwine in an extraordinary adventure. Ernie "Siberian Red" Huhn was a veteran prospector who had searched for gold from Alaska to Siberia, his experience forged in some of the world's most challenging mining regions. His partner, Russ, was a successful Los Angeles businessman who ran a tree business and had the means to finance their ambitious venture. Their journey started at the Cresta Excavada near Randsburg, where they first met. Ernie had been working the placer claims there, but the terrain proved unprofitable, rolling, spotted bedrock with scattered egg-shaped rocks that yielded only $1 per yard. It wasn't enough to sustain a dredging operation, and Ernie knew it was time to move on. The two men reconnected in Trona some time later. It was there that Ernie revealed his fascination with the towering Panamint Range visible beyond the Slate Range. He had learned that 4 geological formations converged at the southern end of the Panamints, a prospector's dream. Even more intriguingly, he'd heard that a road could be cut from Death Valley up to Anvil Canyon, potentially opening up the entire area for mining operations. Russ, caught up in Ernie's enthusiasm and confident in his partner's expertise, agreed to finance the expedition. He purchased a truck and loaded it with enough supplies to last 3 months. Their initial attempt to reach Butte Valley through Death Valley proved futile when they encountered a sign reading Butte Valley, 21 miles, that led to nothing but a soft, sandy wash. Undeterred, they forged their own path up Anvil Canyon. For 5 grueling days, they cleared rocks and used block and tackle to navigate through loose gravel, creating a road as they went. Their destination was a stone house near Anvil Springs, dating back to the 1880s, which would serve as their base of operations. The location was perfect for prospecting. From their camp, they had a spectacular view down the canyon to the floor of Death Valley, 20 miles below. Ernie proved to be a patient mentor to his less experienced partner. He taught Russ how to distinguish ordinary mud from potentially valuable rocks, and more importantly, warned him against the common novice mistake of collecting random float samples. Unless you intend to follow the float up and find out where it comes from, don't waste your time and mine, he would say. You might have a piece that dropped out of a saddlebag or a pack mule. Be sure your sample comes off a vein of ore in place, and a vein wide enough to investigate. Their methodical exploration of the area was interrupted by 2 significant visitors. First came a Shoshone Indian leading pack burros, offering his services for future transportation needs. Then arrived Greenslit, a tough 65-year-old prospector who had been working the hills for 6 days. He shared a piece of ore from an abandoned mine near Manly Peak that would change everything. When panned out, Greenslit's sample showed values of about $200 per ton, enough to pique their interest in the high ridge near Manly Peak. The next day, they spotted what appeared to be an old dump through their field glasses, a gray patch on the mountainside that matched Greenslit's description. Their subsequent exploration of the area led to a crucial discovery, though its significance wouldn't be known for weeks. While searching separate sections of the mountainside, Ernie found a cement-gray stone from a 3-foot-wide vein. Despite his decades of experience, or perhaps because of it, he didn't mark the location, confident in his ability to relocate it later. This decision would prove catastrophic. 3 weeks passed before they finally panned the gray stone, weeks that saw both heavy rain and lighter showers. When they finally processed the sample, the results were beyond their wildest expectations. The ore ran $15,000 per ton, a fortune even by today's standards. That night, their stone house became the scene of fevered planning that lasted until 2:30 in the morning. Ernie dreamed of purchasing a Lincoln coupe and a yacht, of sailing to his homeland to bring his mother back to America. The world seemed full of limitless possibilities. But fate had other plans. When Ernie set out at first light to relocate the vein, his confidence quickly turned to desperation. 20 hours later, he returned to camp with 4 devastating words: "I couldn't find it." The transformation that followed was heartbreaking to witness. The once confident prospector who had sneered at the need for marking claims with colored rags became a man possessed, rushing frantically from boulder to boulder, cursing the mountain that had shown him a fortune only to snatch it away. For 3 months he searched relentlessly, but the mountain kept its secret. The most likely explanation for the vein's disappearance lies in the weather. The rains that fell during those 3 crucial weeks probably caused a boulder to roll down the mountain, pushing soft, decomposed granite over the vein. The combination of rain and wind could have completely altered the landscape in that small area, hiding the rich deposit beneath a new layer of debris. The aftermath of this loss profoundly affected both men, particularly Ernie. He never returned to gold prospecting, instead turning his attention to mining talc, baby powder, as he called it. Though he eventually died financially comfortable from his talc mining operations, the question of the lost gold haunted him until the end. During chance meetings in Shoshone in later years, he would invariably return to the subject, asking if anything had been overlooked, if any new searches had been conducted. Today, the vein remains hidden somewhere on the southwestern slope of Manly Peak facing Redland Canyon. The ground is still open for location, waiting for the next prospector who might stumble upon this legendary deposit. Some believe that the same forces of nature that concealed the vein might one day reveal it again, offering another chance at this extraordinary treasure. But perhaps the real value of this story lies not in the gold itself, but in the lesson it teaches about the fine line between confidence and carelessness. As Russ noted years later when people asked him how one loses a mine, his answer was simple yet profound. How do you lose anything? Through carelessness. The stone house still stands in Butte Valley, a silent witness to this tale of fortune and folly. And somewhere above it, in the rugged slopes of the Panamint Range, lies a vein of gold worth millions, waiting for the next prospector who might stumble upon it, hopefully one who won't forget to mark the spot. The legacy of their lost gold mine has become part of Death Valley's rich tapestry of legends, a cautionary tale that speaks to the eternal human struggle between wisdom and hubris. It reminds us that even the most experienced among us can fall victim to basic oversights, and that in the vast wilderness of the American West, nature holds the ultimate power to give and take away. As new generations of prospectors and adventurers continue to explore the Panamint Range, many carry with them not just tools for finding gold, but also the wisdom gained from Ernie's mistake. They know that somewhere up there, beneath the shifting sands and weathered rocks, lies a fortune in gold, a testament to the enduring allure of Death Valley's hidden treasures and the eternal hope of discovery that drives human exploration. Thank you for joining your desert frontiersman Alan for another lost gold tale. Check out my large Southwest catalog of videos and playlists on historical tales, legends, lost gold stories, and adult bedtime stories. Happy trails. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more great content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.